Good day to you.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am? Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had
Got
any.
it for you right here.
But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin, and he never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him...
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here is a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me, any way you can. God be with you. Pour me one.
God grant you health. How may I help
There.
you?
Satisfied?
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian.
Indeed I am. Why?
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while.
Farewell.
Here, just as you ordered.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. But that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the...
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I...
That's all.
Good luck then.
My pleasure. Oh dear.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Farewell. Yeah.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. God be with you. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. you'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict. The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the... The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
What do you desire?
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat.
What, you do nothing?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother...
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Ah, Gregor.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for
Lock picks?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I? What is it, brother?
Brother, I've a favor to ask. And
I see, so it's the...
Well, yes.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off.
How could I get hold...
With great difficulty.
Could you take...
Rob the...
You wouldn't be doing it...
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done.
How much would you want?
A princely sum.
That much? Where am I supposed...
Precisely. But no...
You have some interesting skills for a monk. Don't suppose you want to tell me how you picked them up?
What's there to tell? We were all young and foolish once. I was a student in Prague, completely broke, living from hand to mouth and studying all day. It wasn't an easy life.
So you turned to stealing?
I set about securing a livelihood as best I could. A goose. Without that little bit extra, I'd never have completed my studies. I would have turned into a beggar.
No one, brother. I'd like to...
Novices have no business here.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and pray. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry?
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Zotac, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's...
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get...
I'd like to ask... Well, that's...
It's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't...
I'm Greg. That... What? 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 That's...
Peace be... What is it?
Is... You... What? What? Is
This...
What? You... I'm...
Brother, you were somewhere you should...
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on. I'm Gregor, and
I know. I saw you in the church.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes.
When it's not the way...
Then we're authorized.
I found this piece of parchment.
I've no idea.
Not now, brother.
Sin with my tongue, I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humble and kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the punishment for sin make us
What is
avoid
it, brother?
evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence so important, permission to speak. The master, the disciple commands to be silent and listen. For that reason, if anything is to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere. Bad. And for such conversation we do not.
Ah,
I'm here to work.
excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Praise be to our Lord. Praise be.
I finished my.
Show me what you've. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found. Salve.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novice?
Only the abbot and the prior keeps...
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his...
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been... Ovid? What is that?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like...
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't... I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do...
Good.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you...
call that a copy? You've...
Ah.
As soon as anything has been
Praise be
organized
to
here,
our Lord.
receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable. And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, incur the punishment due to murmurers unless he amend everything to satisfaction.
I'd like to. I'm
Lock. Well, so you heard I'll trade them.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want...
I don't want to drink with you, but I promise I won't say...
You youngsters have got no backbone. Still, remember what you promised. One word about this and we'll make your life hell. Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Zotac will fetch more. What troubles you?
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
But...
Youngster, when...
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can...
If you really want to know, see for you...
All right.
What troubles you?
You mentioned Yodo.
Well, nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side.
Where'd you get the wine from?
So they are. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty.
I'll help you.
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Zotac arrange for a new cask. Talk to him.
All right. Let's play.
Just the man we've been...
Ah, down the hatch.
Every gulp that...
Would you desire...
I'd like to... Ha! This looks like the Saracen language. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
Huh? Why are you waking me? Go away.
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. Are you...
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough.
What are you doing here?
Are you spying on me? Well, dear Gregor, I don't like that at all.
Hold your horses. I was passing by and saw you here.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
What kind of a book is it?
I found it here in the library. It was on a shelf where it should never have been. So I hid it to read later. It's the Necronomicon. Ghosts, demons, and invocations of powers beyond our world. Only it's written in a strange language that I can't really make sense of. All bara this and bara that. Who knows what it means? I tried to count the syllables, read the words backwards, but nothing. I'm not getting anywhere with it.
Oh. I'm not too sure what the Prior or the Cicada would say about a book like that. Actually, what anyone would say. It sounds quite... prohibited.
Prejudice. But you're right, it is prohibited. For no good reason.
You're right. Knowledge should never be prohibited.
Oh, I'm glad you agree. Just take a look at the book. Maybe you'll be able to make some sense of it. I haven't grasped a single syllable. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn that I took it from...
I'll leave you be.
Don't... Thank you. And
I'm still curious.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it is. Oh, thank you.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a...
That doesn't sound too...
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him.
What can you tell me about...
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about...
That's all. In the middle of the night, I saw the brother Circators drinking and playing dice.
How marvelous! Did you join in? And more importantly, can I join in next time?
Siskin? I thought it wasn't allowed.
If the Circators can, we all can.
That's not how it works, though, is it?
I know. A double standard. The elder brothers can...
About that magic potion from the forbidden books. What do you plan on doing with...
I don't really know yet. Perhaps...
Would you share...
You don't even have to ask. Old wives' ointment, which witches you... Prepare oil, a fistful of marigold, drop the ground marigold in the cauldron and...
Sounds quite...
And it probably is.
It occurred to me you might be...
Lockpicks, eh?
This is not a...
Ah, Greg.
I was talking last night with the brother Circator.
Hey.
I'd like to help you.
To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice.
Wait a moment. Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys?
Well, you see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you?
But you've done it once before.
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Circator's care.
How can I get...
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar key...
Do you think he'll want to take...
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate. Once you have the key or some lockpicks...
Talk to me, bro.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who... Is there anything I can...
I'd be interested in finding out the...
That's a strange wish you have. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it.
Thanks.
No, about that book.
Is there any way I could...
What would you like to do?
Not exactly.
John isn't my opponent, but there is something you could help me with. You must...
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on...
Very good then.
Thank you, brother.
Commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is.
Talk to me.
War is from him or quiet. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless
What is it,
be
brother?
one whom he finds better in good works.
Greg.
I'd like...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
The world is...
Praise be.
I've discovered something.
I see.
That's all.
If you find...
I'm here to...
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. I want you to prepare... Once you... Salve. You... Ah. Show me what... Spectacular.
What is it?
I'm here to...
Excellent. Not a single error. Quite a few. I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night. What am I saying, creeping? He was stomping about like a What would...
I'm look...
And...
I'd like...
Well, say it. I'll try. Praise be to...
I'm looking...
And...
I'm luck.
Say it. I'll try.
Brother, what are you doing here?
Come now, brother. Would you really punish a friend for what?
Fine then. This time I will forgive.
What would you like?
I'd like to. Well, that.
Minds. The abbot
Praise
should
be to our
always
Lord
remember
Jesus.
what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Jesus.
It's a wonder in the morning. Then it soon gets mad. Someone's been around in the corridor. He was stomping about like a bear.
Salve.
In the night, I overheard the cicadas.
Oh no. So it's still not over. This isn't a life and service of God.
Lucas, what's...
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
You should have joined them.
Join them in their sinful pursuits. Yes.
I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending...
You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up and...
Is there something I can do to help?
Would you? I think all it might take is for you to go and sit down with them. Have a talk, set things straight. Then they'd leave me alone. But I'm afraid even this path leads nowhere. They'd probably start hounding you as well.
I'm not afraid of...
Brother, you have... May the grace of God...
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking for someone?
I am a novice.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't...
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
I heard some...
Because you could help me.
That can't be. Have you told the
I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the...
I don't know, and I don't care to know.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
Praise be to Christ.
Brother Circate.
What would you like?
No, I'm here because of Novice Lucas.
Only because that weasel wants to put an end to our nighttime fun. So we're letting him.
I'd appreciate it if you treat him like a brother again.
If he isn't afraid of us, there's nothing to stop him ratting us out.
He hates you because you trample all over him and he has nothing to lose. If you show him just a bit of kindness, he'll think again about taking you on. You'll see.
Fine. You've convinced me. You can tell him things have been... Beware of Lucas. He might corrupt you.
What do you mean?
He's a sodomite, a sinner. He might...
I didn't know that.
What's there left to drink? What do you desire? You're a fine fellow. Show us what you've been hiding. What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, praise be to...
What do you...
Let's drink.
That's the...
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is.
To abbot.
That's...
I'll be going.
Do us a favor, brother. Stay a little...
Oh. I'll be...
Do us a favor.
Thanks.
As you wish, brother.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure.
No! Clear off!
Peace be with you.
This is not a good time.
I spoke to the cicadas about how they've been...
Really? Did you...
But you have to promise not to tell anyone what you saw them...
That's a promise I'd be... Because now I know I can trust you, there's something I want to tell you. I wouldn't like to say something that isn't true. God forbid I should cause harm by my words, but...
What makes you say that?
He claims he's a merchant's son from Vlashim, and that he joined the order voluntarily. The thing is, I spent a great deal of time in Vlashim. I know it like the back of my hand.
Are you sure? Because this could mean...
It's true, or Canute isn't my name. That would be my secular name, by the way, but that's not important. I know Vlashim, and I know the local merchants there, and I've never seen...
Thank you for telling me.
Halt! Brother, where were you during Mass? Don't...
I definitely was there.
Really? This time I'll look the other way.
What would...
I've discovered...
Nice.
The older brothers are picking on Nob...
It seems that now even brothers can't avoid worldly evil.
The Circatus...
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he...
Brother Yodok has been stealing...
Yodok? Well...
I don't know, unfortunately.
No matter. You've brought me a...
Brother Siskin is hot.
It doesn't surprise me. It's not the first time that's happened, and it won't be the last.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else...
What?
There's something I should tell you. I'm here to find someone, and, well, to do away with him.
What's he doing here?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out, they sent me here to find...
So we have one outlaw and one assassin.
Well, that's just... It could be...
Antonius. He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be.
See how hard it is? I won't...
You're talking about...
Would you do that?
You're right.
Thank you.
Let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none ere be said
Praise be to...
rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and
I've heard you're from Vlashim.
work has to be done until
Yes, why do you ask? And more importantly, where did you hear it?
be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as
Because I've heard otherwise. You aren't from Vlashim.
And who told you that?
burden them,
Whoever...
drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration.
I'd like to ask...
The
Well,
rule
that's...
of Saint Benedict. Reading from the abbot, therefore, receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern the twofold teaching. That is to say, more than by his words, expounding the but since he has the authority, well disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud,
Praise be...
I'm here to...
Excellent. Today it's your turn. Once you finish...
and again.
What?
I finished.
Show me what.
God be with you.
What is it?
I'm here.
Excellent.
Can you read at all? By his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent
trouble?
among his disciples.
I'm no priest, but tell me what.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief.
You don't say.
The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Perhaps you could help me find
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you. But I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about them.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which.
3. Please, leave me out of it. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. Actually, the more I think about it...
Remembering the fate of Heli,
maybe you're right.
Don't fret, my friend.
In those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first.
I know you're pious. The man.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor.
He should curb at the
I don't
very
know.
beginning of their ill
I'm not sure.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of no.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over.
So the evildoer changes his way?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the...
How else will we get out?
Do you mean these keys?
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those, you devious lad.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it, all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list, and when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right, that's it.
Excellent. And Gregor?
Done until Vespers. Weak or sickly brethren be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overdo, drive them away with excessive toil.
What would you like?
It's not the first time. It's a mystery, the one that will soon be solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check
service.
Permission to speak should rarely be granted. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the app. Therefore, when anyone receives the... always remember what he is and what he is
Praise be
called,
to Christ.
and should know that to whom more is
I have everything we need.
from
Excellent.
him more
Straight
is
after
required.
Vespers, we'll meet
Let
in the
him make
dormitory.
no distinction of
We'll have to get it
persons
all
in the
done
monastery.
before the monks have finished it.
Let
What
him not
exactly
love
is your
one
plan?
more than another,
We're going to prepare a
unless
little
one
riddle
whom
they'll
he
never
finds
solve.
better in good works
And why at
or in
mealtime?
obedience.
Because
And
we
let
need the
him not shut
dormitory
his
as well as the
eyes to the
church to be
faults of
empty.
offenders,
Take everything
but
with you and
since
don't
he
forget
has the
this.
authority, let him
What's
cut
it-
out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear.
What trouble?
I've just. That's all I know.
If you find...
I'm here.
Excellent. I want you to prepare... What?
I finished.
Show me what...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Peace be with
Brother, What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere?
I was...
Red. I'll...
Ah.
I'm here.
My... Brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weak...
Cretaceous morsels for themselves. What trouble?
Praise be to God! For a moment there I was worried you weren't coming.
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
I was glad to help. I did what I needed to do and no one got killed. What will you do now?
Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the Friars found out we've gone.
Your lucky die?
In a manner of speaking. Hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
What are you doing here? You're playing truant from the monastery, aren't you?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
I better not go in any further. I might drown. This looks like the place they were talking about.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says all right. What did you do with the body?
I left it where it was. What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah.
I've got the book.
Really? You're a fine fellow. Well, show me it then.
Here it is.
Wonderful. Come back in a little while. I need to read.
I'm at your service. Good luck then.
Have you read it?
Oh, Henry, it's a marvelous book. Wonderful, really. I've found what we need, but it won't be easy. The spell must be said over the grave of the person preventing his soul from resting in eternal peace, while burning something from the house he lived in.
Ugh, of course. It couldn't be something easy, could it?
Who said meddling with the dead would be a walk in a rose garden? You'll probably have to ask your widow a few more questions. Once you know everything, get something from his house, and find the grave of the person that's preventing him from resting in peace. Then come see me, and we'll get to banishing that ghost.
Jesus, and I thought the living were troublesome. I saw the apothecary, and he reckons that ghost of yours is quite a problem.
You think I don't know that? Last night, I didn't get a wink of sleep. I lay in my bed.
And did he come?
For a long while, it seemed like nothing would happen. Then, towards the morning, my poor heart nearly stopped beating when I heard a voice calling my name. So I thought, when will this all end? You must work quickly.
For the spell, I'll need something from the house where the spirit once lived.
It's north of here, to the left of the road from Ledechko. But there's not much...
To get rid of him, we need to cast a spell over the grave of the person who...
No. Henry, the truth is, I haven't told you the whole story. I'm not the one he's got unfinished business with.
Well, who is it then? I suggest you tell me everything.
Alois had a wife. Her name was Lada, and she was a proper shrew, shrieking at him from sunrise to sunset. He never spent... They must have fought like dogs. One night, Lada took a lantern and burned the whole farmhouse.
Another reason not to get married, or to treat your wife kindly if you do. So, I should try and find Lada's grave, is that right?
You said yourself you need to find the person prevent... When Alois died, Lada lost her mind. She spent days running about the woods near Tarnberg. Her hair was all pulled out, her face scratched up with her own fingernails.
I'll ask around. I don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
Everything burned to the ground. So where can I find something that belonged to the dead? I'll take some of these pieces of charred wood. That should do.
Yeah.
God save.
I hear there's a grave in the woods.
You mean where they buried that mad woman? They say on some nights her ghost... It's hard enough to see in daylight. If it's dark...
Thanks.
If I were you, I wouldn't go look...
Farewell.
Yeah.
This must be it. May she rest in peace, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have everything.
Excellent.
Let's meet after dark at the crossroads.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Ah, good. You're here. Come with me. Start the exorcism so we can go and get some sleep.
Ziana Kanba, Zikia Kanba, Galubara, Namtabara, Ashakbara, Kikimbara, Ziana Kampa, Zikia Kampa, Galubara, Namtabara. What's that?
Go on. That's what matters. Just keep going.
I think that's enough. The ghost must surely be banished by now. Now let's get out of here before something worse appears. Go and see the widow tomorrow to find out if it helps. I'm going home.
Thanks for the help.
Potions made from magical herbs plucked from the flanks of Mount Olympus. I'm glad.
Will you teach?
Certain.
I'm interested.
All right. Now see you later.
God's blood.
We cast a spell over Lada's grave. It wasn't for the faint of heart.
Mary, Mother of Mercy. And not even that helped.
What? Do you mean to tell me it was all for nothing?
Only the Lord himself can help me now. I'll need the parish priest.
But why didn't you go and see him?
What would he think of me? Herbalists have always handled ghosts.
Fine. I'll go and see him.
You have my gratitude. Take a few groschen for everything you've done for me.
What am I supposed...
Go and see the priest. Take care.
There's a widow being...
A revenant?
For the last few nights, a long-dead neighbour's been paying her a visit to her house. She's tried to drive him out, but neither prayer nor spells have any effect.
In the scripture, it's written that the dead shall rise again only on the day of judgment.
Well, she says it's the ghost of Alois, a farmer.
My. That would make a soul wrestle a farmer, jealous wife.
My God.
How little you know people. Make the widow tell you everything, you'll see.
A what?
You ask as if you've fallen from an atonement cross. You often see them along roads, reminders of reconciliation.
Yeah.
I shall pray for the poor woman, and I'll be grateful. Take care.
God watch over you.
I saw the parrot.
And what did he tell you?
A better question is...
I've already told you everything.
I feel you haven't told me everything. Is there something between you and Alois?
There's no use denying it any longer. I was a widow in his wife Lada. She wasn't the kind of woman who filled her husband's heart with joy. Alois and I grew close.
So, fornication?
If that's what you want to call it. From time to time, we took comfort in each other's arms. Lada found out and began to make a fuss. They fought. You know the rest.
You couldn't have known it would end up the way it did.
Perhaps I couldn't, but I still reproach myself over it every night. For years now, I've been living with what I did. I suppose it's only just that it's finally caught up with me. My poor Alois and the children.
I assume his children know nothing about it.
They're already adults. But do you think it would help if I told them everything? That it would bring peace?
I think you're on the right path now. Make up for old wrongs. Atone for your sins. Erect a memorial cross.
You're right. I'll go and tell them the truth. Here's some money. Go to the quarry.
I'll do that.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God save.
I need to erect a...
10 groschen. We already have one such cross ready.
Here you are.
See you later.
What do you think? Will he come again?
I'm sure we've seen the last of him. Oh, I feel so light. I could float away at peace with the world.
That's a peace I have yet to find. As you've seen for yourself, shaking off the past isn't easy.
Here's a ring my husband left me. I don't even know where he got it, but it might be worth something. Take it, with my gratitude.
Glad I was able to help.
Thank you, and God be with you.
And with you. I hope you'll finally have peaceful dreams.